What's up, everybody? I'm live again. Day 33 consecutive days. I'm pretty proud of myself for at least getting up here and getting after it this quick every day and being consistent about it. So this month, there's going to be a lot of consistency going on as far as the time goes. It is Sunday, May 26th. On the other side of the world is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to mothers out there. Again, my name is Muzzy McGee, and today we're going to start off by doing 65, 85, and 105 BPM warm-ups. Then we're going to do scales, the G sharp, A flat major, the A major scale, followed by the A sharp, B flat major scale. And then we're going to follow that up with the chords, and the chords we're going to do C diminished and C diminished and C augmented chords today, and then we're going to move directly into improv as we have done the last couple of weeks. But we're using a different one, a different improv backing track, which is a but done by the same group, by Guitar Backing Track TV, and I have created a playlist for the A major improv backing tracks. So far, I think I've got about 10 or 15 backing tracks on there, I believe, and I'm going to be creating them for all of the major scales. We will get into the minors in the later half of the summer. Like I said, we're focusing on, as of right now, when I say the later half of the summer, I mean at the end of August. So what we're focusing on right now is the major scales, all of the modes of the major scales. And then we're going to do the 5-tone scales with the minor and major pentatonics included in those. And then afterwards, we will come back in and figure out what we're going to do for the next half of the year towards the end of August, early September. But that's what we're doing right now. So all those are the scales we're going to cover. The chords we're going to cover are going to be all the major, minor, diminished, and augmented chords. Those are certain. After that, I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do. If I'm going to do major sevenths, I think we should do them, but we'll see. But as of right now, we're going to learn and memorize all the major, all the minors, all the diminished, and all the augmented chords, and hopefully maybe some of the sevenths, major seventh chords, because those are important too. In any case, we're going to get started today. We're going to start at 65 beats per minute, the same exercises we've been doing the last couple of weeks. I'm using the online metronome from Google. All you have to do is type into the search bar, online metronome, and it should be the first thing that comes up. Okay? You'll be happy to know that I actually plugged in my audio interface, and it is working. I am not 100% sure of how to adapt it to YouTube. Now, this is something very minor, and I'm sure it's very simple, and it'll take me all of 2 or 3 minutes to look at. So this week I'm hoping to do that because you're going to notice in the stream that somebody upstairs is currently playing music, and that's fine. You know, we all have to share this these city apartments together, which is why sometimes I have to cut these things short, because if I don't do these early in the morning at around 8 or 9 o'clock my time, it's imperative that I stay as respectful as possible to the people in my building. I have never had an issue, and I don't plan on having one anytime soon. So that's why we're going to try to keep these things, try to get these things done as quickly as possible, and try to get them done as early as possible and consistently. So far, as I've checked the videos, we have done 32, which means that I have been doing this for over a month now. If a month, assuming a month has 31 days, it's been 2 days after that month of 31 days that I have been able to be consistently here, which is good for me. And now I can start moving forward with all the things that I want to do. I have a lot planned for this month in the next couple of months, starting with some of the stuff I'm going to upload. I'm going to be uploading instrumentals. I believe starting this coming Friday, I will be uploading instrumentals for rappers and singers and artists of that nature daily, because I want to get better as a producer as well. And then I'll be also uploading maybe once or twice a week my own personal stuff that I'm working on myself. I'm not a rapper, I'm not a singer, but I like to make music. So hopefully I'll get various feedback from other artists and things of that nature, or things like that in the upcoming weeks as soon as I start uploading. But like I said, every day, the idea is to get better as a guitarist, and being a guitar player also helps me as a producer, as it helps me learn more music theory and create things on the fly. So without further ado, we're going to get to these exercises. The exercises at 65 and 85 and 105 BPMs. We're going to do the alternate picking chromatic scale, or chromatic from the 1st to the 16th fret. Then we're going to do the spider alternate picking from the 1st to the 16th fret, followed by tapping. This week we'll probably expect another exercise that I will use interchangeably with the exercises that we are already doing. The idea is to go ahead and get those fingers warmed up and to practice at different tempos. All right, let's get after it, okay? The spider alternate picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 65 beats per minute. Now the chromatic tapping from the 1st to 16th fret. we're going to increase the tempo to 85 beats per minute and then do these same things over and over again. Over and over again. We're going to do the same things over again, and then we're going to move up to 105, do that a third time, each exercise a third time, and then we're going to move right into the G sharp, A flat, A major, and A sharp, B flat major scales. And we're going to do those again. We've upped the tempo to 95 beats per minute for those of you who've been following along at home. Let me just go ahead and say that I'm also going to be doing cover songs. For the most part, they're going to be guitar songs or songs that I'm playing on guitar. I won't be singing or rapping or whatever. I'm just going to be doing covers. I'm going to start off with some easier stuff like punk rock stuff, something that uses really like powered chords, and then move up in difficulty. I don't want to get ahead of myself and tell you which ones we're going to do, but I've been working on more technical stuff for a long time, and it's ready to come out. So I've got to just start working on some of this other stuff, and I'm going to probably load them by using my my Canon camera. I have a better camera than a webcam, and I'll record them on that and then record them through my audio interface into Logic Pro, and then I will put them together and then upload them onto the internet so that you can judge me on my skills of starting off with punk rock songs. I'm going to do a couple, let's just say rock is the genre for the moment, for the time being. I might do some stuff because I have a classical guitar. I just don't have any more nylon strings, and I'm way too poor to buy them because they are kind of expensive. Like I think they're like 11 or 12 bucks a pack. It's not extremely expensive, but I go through strings like crazy. I've had to hold on to these pair of strings for a while. So, you know, keep liking and subscribing because money's tight. Let's get these advertisers to pay for it. Anyway, I upped the tempo to 85 beats per minute. We're going to get right into these exercises again. Turn on the volume so that we are respectful to the neighbors. Wow. Spider alternate picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 85 beats per minute. Now we're going to move right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret, 85 beats per minute. Now we're going to go right back in at 105 beats per minute and do these exact same 3 exercises over again before we get right into the scales. All right, let's get right after it. We're at 105 beats per minute for those of you just following along right now. Now we're going to get into the chromatic, the spider alternate picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 105 beats per minute. Get right into this. And now the alternate picking or tapping at 105 beats per minute chromatically up to the 16th fret, from the 1st to the 16th fret. Okay. All right, we're going to drop this tempo down to 95 beats per minute and get started doing from positions, that's 92, 95, there we go. And then we're going to start doing the scale starting from the G sharp, A flat major. We're going to refer to it as A flat major, even though sonically they are identical. Positions 1 through 8 and 95 beats per minute. We're going to do each position about 5 times. I say about 5 times because sometimes I get lost in my thoughts. And then I got to go back and do it again. So, or do it at least another time. A flat major 95 beats per minute, position 2, second position. A flat major, third position, 95 beats per minute. Fourth position, A flat major, 95 beats per minute. Fifth position, A flat major, 95 beats per minute. Sorry about the noise. Sixth position, A flat major, sixth position, 95 beats per minute. Seventh position, A flat major, 95 beats per minute. And finally, eighth position of the E flat major scale at 90 beats per minute. The eighth position is identical to the first, but played above the 12th fret. Okay. Now we're going to do the A major from the first to the 8th position at 95 beats per minute. Okay? A little coffee here. I swear I have more than one coffee mug. This one's just my favorite. A major, 2nd position, 95 beats per minute. A major, 95 beats per minute in the 3rd position. A major, 4th position, 95 beats per minute. A major, 5th position, 95 beats per minute. Oops. Sixth position, A flat major, 95 beats per minute. Seventh position, A major, 95 beats per minute. And finally, 8th position, which is identical to the 1st position that I've said a bajillion times before, but played above the 12th fret. now we are going to do the A sharp, B flat major scale from the first to the 8th positions at 95 beats per minute, followed by chords, and followed by 2 rounds of blues guitar improv. Okay. Remember that 1-3-5 stretch is difficult because you got to do it 3 times, right? There we go. Now. Second position, A sharp, B flat major, 95 beats per minute. Third position, A sharp, B flat major. We'll just say B flat major. Third position, 95 beats per minute. Fourth position, B flat major, 95 beats per minute. Fifth position, B flat major, 95 beats per minute. Sixth position, B flat major, 95 beats per minute. Seventh position, B flat major at 95 beats per minute. And finally, the 8th position of the B flat major scale, which is identical to the 1st position, but played above the 12th fret. Now we're going to move right onto the scales. We're doing C diminished and C augmented chords. In this following week, we're going to go back to the C major and C minor chords. And then we're going to move right on to the following weeks. We're going to do all the other ones. We're going to do the all C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and A, B majors, and everything in between, all the minors, all in between, all the chords that are minor chords in between, and then we're going to go right into the diminished and augmented chords for all of those notes in between. Okay, so we're going to get started with these. The idea again is just to get used to the idea of this is just getting used to sort of just moving in and out of chords. It's that simple, just moving in and out of chords and just trying to get comfortable with moving in between chords. Okay, changing positions up and down the fretboard. Okay, these are the diminished chords. I got to turn this off. That's what's throwing me off. We're not practicing with the metronome right now, at least for the chords. And so what we're going to do with these things is that we're just going to just practice moving in between them and outside of them, moving in between the inside, outside, and inside chords. And then the following weeks that are coming, I'm going to actually show you patterns, and we're going to try to strum those patterns because the idea of using chords is also recognizing and playing different patterns. That way you can move in between all of the notes and the different patterns, but still have to maintain the idea of chord awareness, like spatial awareness of the chords on the fretboard, which is important when you're playing. So let's get after this. Turned off the metronome. We're just going to practice these chords. Some of the chord shapes that are the same are a lot of the chord shapes are the same, depending on where you play them. Like these outside chords are all the same except for this one. Same as the first shape right here, and same as the first shape. You're just sliding your fingers up and down the fretboard. You want to move in between the first and the ones that are the most different from the, I guess, the most common, most frequent chord shapes. So like this one to right here. Then we're going to move all the way up here. Again, excuse the noise. I have no control over that. It's the residents in the apartment building. Now the inside chords, all these shapes are the same. Now the outside. See if we can get after this one. Now we're going to the C augmented chords. That was rough. Now the outside chords, or the inside chords, sorry. Now the outside, because they're identical. They're identical, but you bar off the fourth and fifth strings, so the G and the B string. Now we're going to move right into the improv section. Remember, as yesterday, this one is a rough one for me. It's a tough one. This style of playing, hit the pause button because there are way too many commercials. Turn down the volume here. Like I've said before, this particular blues track is very complicated for me. I don't know why. It's not that hard. It's not that complex. It's just very different from what I'm used to hearing or seeing. So it's like imperative that I get better at it, which is why I keep playing this one, because it is a weird one for me. Two commercials at the same time. I can skip it now. Hit the pause here. I'll wait until the hallway clears out for a second, because it is I'm having a tough time battling the noise and also trying to remain consistent with my playing. It's difficult to do when you live in an environment that is close quarters. Close quarters. My apartment is 33 square meters at the moment, and it's not huge. In my door, it seems like I need to put something under the door, because there's like maybe this much space under the door, but it's enough to like basically hear everything that goes on in the hallways, and it is kind of annoying. All right. Let me see if this is the one. No, this is not the one. It says in G. You know what? This isn't even my mix. Here it is, the Soul Blues guitar backing track. Let's see if it makes us play commercials. Oh, no. Let's do that one more time. This is a really hard one for me. I can't catch the wave. I don't know what it is. I can't catch this. I can't catch this wave. All right, that's going to do it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That one felt a heck of a lot better. I can say hell, right? If I say hell, well, I'm going to get in trouble for that. I hope not. Well, that was a hell of a lot better than yesterday. So we got to keep practicing, bro. Woo! Thank you for whoever has joined me tonight, which it appears has been nobody again, but that's okay. I am not here to make videos for other people. I'm here to make videos or to stream for myself and for other people who feel annoyed or bored with practicing by themselves. You get to join me, talk smack about what I'm doing, or talk the S word about what I'm doing. I guess smack is kind of an S word. But yeah, so this is just about me getting better. And I want other guitar players to come along and work with me and to help me get better and to make me help them get better. And then we all get better. They share exercises with me. I share exercises with you. I continually do this on a consistent basis because it's not only perfect practice makes perfect. I think Denzel said this once. I forgot the phrase exactly, but basically I'll find the quote. But consistency is the key, because you can't get from one place to another place unless you are absolutely consistent. If you don't start something, you'll never get to where you're going. And if you're not consistent, you'll never get better. Consistency is the key to improvement. Well, it is one of the keys to improvement, is by being there every day. Because consistency doesn't help you. Well, let's put it this way. Consistency doesn't necessarily help you get better. It helps you maintain. So if you are working on stuff and you accomplish something and then you don't move on to something else, you won't necessarily get better. You will, but the progression will be so small, it will take you months to see it. But if you want quick progression, you have to be consistent and you have to consistently move forward. Okay, so we're going to work on that tomorrow, and we're going to try to get better at these things. And I want people to join me. If you choose not to join me, you want to just talk smack, that's what the comment section's for. By all means, do it. It's going to make me better, or make me angry enough to continue to come back here and to do it some more. So we'll see how that works out. In any case, I want to thank everyone who could join us, even though there's nobody. My name is Muzzy McGee, and I'll see you guys tomorrow evening or tomorrow morning, hopefully at the same damn time. Can I say that? Damn, is that a bad word? I don't know. Anyway, bye.